Hey Pittsburgh, it's Brian from the Brian Riley team at Remax Select Realty. It's March and this is your real estate market update. The number of new listings in February was low for this time of year. However, it did climb up 9% from January, so we are heading in the right direction there. The number of active listings is up a whole 21% from January, so we're still seeing some of that inventory that's carrying over from month to month. The median days on the market is starting to reflect that now. 34 days on the market. Now, historically, 34 days on the market is pretty low. Of course, as a median number, that means that some homes are still selling very quickly, some homes are not. Now, I'm personally seeing this as kind of a gap where homes are either selling in a weekend or it seems like it's taking a month and a half, not a whole lot of in between. The reason why, I think, is called something I'm calling buyer hesitancy. You heard that term here first. This is the term that I think best describes the market right now in some cases. We are seeing the demand. We're seeing the traffic. We're seeing listings with 40, 50 showings over a weekend. We're seeing the open houses with 10 or 20, 30 people coming through the house in 2 hours. They're waiting outside in a line before the open house starts. And what's happening is some of those buyers are becoming intimidated by all of that perceived competition and don't want to get their offer rejected. So in some cases, these buyers aren't even putting an offer in. Now, some homes, great listings, ready for the market in great neighborhoods, priced well and marketed correctly, are still selling right away. Meanwhile, the house across the street that maybe just needs a little bit of work, that house is sitting on the market for a little bit longer as these buyers are contemplating whether or not they think something better may or may not come along. I've seen this just even this past weekend where we have a listing. It's in a great neighborhood with a lot of demand. Nothing hardly ever comes on the market there to sell because no one leaves. We listed a house. The buyers are hesitant because there's nothing else in the neighborhood to compare to. 3 weeks later, we have a lot of those same buyers who came the first weekend coming back, and now they're even making offers. We'll probably end up with multiple offers on this house. Here's the unfortunate reality for those buyers. And this is what you want to keep in mind if you're thinking about buying right now, is that 3 weeks ago, or over the course of that 3 weeks, I should say, interest rates have went up. And even if those buyers get an offer accepted for 5% below asking price, which isn't going to happen, but let's just say that it did, their monthly payment is still going to be higher, and their total amount of money that they're going to spend over the life of that loan is still going to be thousands and thousands more than if they would have just made a full price offer the first weekend that that house was on the market. And if you're a seller, obviously you need to keep in mind that these things could be affecting you. You need to be working with a good agent who you can talk to about getting your house ready for the market, whether that means staging or just pricing and marketing. Who you work with matters. Call my team if you're having any thoughts of buying or selling or investing in real estate here in the greater Pittsburgh area in March or anytime this year in 2022.